Good morning, my brothers and sisters. So, what if you have a complaint for God, a complaint against God? So, we're in Psalm 102, and he says, "Don't hide your face from me in the day of your distress." And then yesterday we asked, well, what if today is that day of distress? And if so, Lord, please have pity on me in my dust. So, Psalm 102 is a cry from one afflicted, from one faint, on his last nerve, on his last breath. And what does he do with his complaint? He pours it out before the Lord. So we're going to have a couple of big points today from Psalm 102. The first one is, if you have a complaint, and kind of don't we all, pour it out. And pour it out where? Now, this is not in sort of some rainbows and puppies world. This is in a day when you have significant grievances. I'm eating ashes, it says. My heart has been struck down. I am sleepless. I'm drinking my own tears. And it's the day of loud groaning. And what do we do with our complaints? Do we pour them on the ground? Do we pour them out in denial or in futility? Or do we pour it out before him? So that's number one. If we have a complaint, pour it out before him. Number two, the dust brings opportunity. So are not the attitudes of the afflicted most conducive to access to the Lord? The psalmist says, "Have pity on her dust." So the dust requires a certain response, a certain declaration. Pour it out, bring it as a complaint, or an accusation or a rebellion against the Lord. The third point is that the Lord hears. Don't be mocked. He regards the prayer of the destitute. He does not despise their prayer. And then I want to go to verse 18. "Let this be recorded for a generation to come, so that a people yet created may praise the Lord." So the fourth point is, write this down. God has been faithful. He is of good character. He does not despise the prayer of the destitute. He pities those in the dust. Now, I want all those truths for me right now. I want to know it now. But I also want the generations to come to know it then. So write this down for a people not yet created. It's amazing. So I want documentation to stand, maybe written documentation or legacy documentation, to stand as evidence for what happened here, what happened now, what happened for me. Why? Well, so that you can have it for there, for then, and for you. So this is at least one reason to share a spiritual life in fellowship with the living. It's also a reason for you to avail yourselves of the experiences of those who have passed before. Okay, number 4. So this is important for me, clearly. It's my life, but I write it for you. I leave this podcast for you. When it is your turn to shine on the stage of sainthood, that is life, be bold. Turn to him. Verse 21, why? That they may declare in Zion the name of the Lord. So write this down. Leave a record. That's number 4. I want to finish with the last stanza. The heavens are the work of your hands, verse 25. They will perish, but you will remain. They will all wear out like a garment. You will change them like a robe, and they will pass away. But you are the same, and your years have no end. The children of your servants dwell secure. Their offspring shall be established before you. So the earth is crumbling, aging, perishing, wearing out, passing away. But you, Lord, are here now and forever. You are the same. So in the surety of you is the security of me. You are the same, Lord. So this is the 5th point. In the surety of you is the security of me. So let me ask and leave you with a question here today, which is, if a spiritual record was left for a people not yet created, what would you want it to say? So the psalmist in 102 says, "Watch me work." And this isn't namby-pamby. It's when there's significant grievances, eating ashes, heart struck down, sleepless nights. And he says, if you have a complaint, number 1, pour it out. When you're eating ashes, pour it out. When you're drinking your tears, pour it out. Where? before the Lord. Secondly, remember the dust brings an opportunity. That's when you're most, you have the greatest access to the Lord. The psalmist says, have pity on her dust. So this dust is going to require a declaration to pour it out and bring it as a complaint and the accusation, or we pour it out before the Lord in supplication. The dust is going to require an opportunity. Number 3, remember that the Lord hears. He regards the prayer of the destitute and does not despise their prayer. That's verse 17. And then number 4, write this down. Know that you are leaving a record of your life. What are you doing with your complaints? Did you excel in the dust? Did you act like the Lord hears in such a situation? So when you are in the dust, pour it out. And then number 5, the surety of you is the security of me. So finally here today, if you have one thought to remember from this, if you have a complaint for God, which is the title of today's podcast, pour it out before Him. Thanks for listening.